When you've told a story 50 times, you begin to doubt the veracity of the details. Now, this story, I'm not sure, I wasn't sure if it happened the summer after my high school graduation, 1983, or the summer before my first wedding in 1984. I was delighted then when a girl turned her research paper in, and she had a journal article that corroborated my story and gave me a date. Saturday, June 9th, 1984. My friends and I were in the Montrose district, where we were on Montrose. See, back in those days, we had these round things, black things, called records, albums. You listened to the whole album, you didn't just listen to one song. But they were very, very, very expensive, so we would go to a record exchange, used records store on Montrose. So one day we were walking out of the store when all of a sudden there were policemen everywhere. I'm talking every 10 feet all down the road, both sides of the road. Montrose was empty. There were snipers on the buildings and there were police helicopters. We thought, what's going on? All of a sudden, this old ratty yellow school bus pulls up about 2 blocks down from where we were. And out comes the KKK. It turns out that we were in the midst of the KKK anti-gay rally. Now, you'll know from previous lectures that the KKK may march. The First Amendment says the right to peaceful assembly, though all these guys had rifles and shotguns. But Skokie, Illinois tells us that we have to let this happen. Well, someone in the Houston City Hall was wise. They decided to call all 3 of the stations, the TV stations, Channel 2, Channel 11, and Channel 13, and the Houston Chronicle and the Houston Post, and they said, look, let's suck the air out of this event. Let's not give any airtime to this. And so no one knew that this was going on, except for the gay community. And there was, I don't know, a couple of hundred people on the street. And so the KKK start marching down the street with their hoods and their white robes, and they were cursing and screaming, and the people on the street were cursing and screaming them, and it was just so strange. So the people were marching, and we were kind of following on the sidewalk, just looking at this, when all of a sudden in front of us was this huge, big, muscular guy with a little Hitler mustache, and he was doing this thing, Heil, to his comrades. I'm going to tell you, this was the most scared I've ever been in a public. So the guys get back on the bus, and they drive off, and that's it. Well, the TV stations were not covering it beforehand, but they were in the streets interviewing people. And so this camera guy was interviewing someone. And you all have this friend, right? The friend who, whenever they see a camera, a TV camera, they just have to be on TV. So my friend was, he was trying to get into the TV. And I said to him, I said, Kent, now, I'm sorry, let me interject this. That summer, we were listening to a lot of reggae, and we had a band, and my parents had left for Europe, and I think we had taken over the house and called it the Commune. And we were talking in Rastafarian accents, what we thought were Rastafarian accents. So you'll have to forgive me, but this is what I said. I said, Kent, what are you doing? We are at the KKK anti-gay rally. Either we are the KKK or we are the gay. And